what the fuck is up, everybody? This is Infamous Reviews 617, aka Infamous A. Now, I'm here today to review one of the newest mixtapes, probably the newest mixtape out right now. There have been a good amount of mixtapes, a great amount of albums, but one of my favorite MCs of all time, 50 Cent, dropped this project called the Kanan Tape. Now, this mixtape only had 7 songs, but just like the Pusha T album that I just recently reviewed, this really showed quality over quantity. And before he dropped this whole project, he dropped 3 singles off it. Or singles, even though it's a mixtape, I'll call them singles. He dropped first Body Bags, which that song really reminded me of old 50. Some say it's a Rick Ross diss. I could totally see it. I think this was a great track, a really great song to get people talking about the whole album, or the mixtape, excuse me. And it was just a great song and a great thing to hear 50 go back to his old roots. Then he dropped one of my favorite songs off the mixtape, Too Rich. This song was a completely different side of 50, but a great, great song. Incredible instrumental. 50 really switched up his flow. His flow is totally different than what we're used to hearing. And seeing him go a bit faster, see him talk about more stuff, and just everything about that song was great. Then he dropped, a few days before the mixtape itself, he dropped I Am the Man. Now, that song was a lot different than the other 2 songs he released, but I enjoyed the hell out of that song as well. Now, the features on this album, you wouldn't really expect a lot of them. Like, he had Post Malone on this song called Tryna Fuck Me Over, and that song really reminds me of more of the Massacre, a very Dr. Dre-esque beat. Post Malone, he's not the best rapper, but he sounded good. Him and 50 had great contrast against one another in that song, and I really love that song. In the first track, I believe he had Little Boozy and Young Buck. Boozy I've never been a big fan of, but I enjoyed his verse as well. Mainly this mixtape just consists of a lot of bangers, really, and just something for 50 to just drop music on. And it was great to see 50 not focus so much on making big radio songs opposed to just making 7 songs for his fans, just 7 great songs. From start to finish, I loved this thing. I really, really did. He had this other song called Burner on Me, which again, banger song, and just 50 just being 50 as far as the lyricism and the wordplay goes. And the last song on it called On Everything, which is probably my favorite track off the album, or the mixtape, excuse me, I keep fucking up. That's definitely my favorite song off the mixtape, just because I love the beat. 50's flow is great, and it was a great way to end the mixtape. The producers on this album were great. The only one I can remember off the top of my head is Ill Mind. I think he is fantastic. He makes great instrumentals. Alright, let's just face the facts, alright? 50 Cent will never do something like Get Rich or Die Trying. He'll never top that. He'll never top The Massacre. Get Rich or Die Trying will forever be 50's #1 album. It is one of the best albums in hip-hop history and is in my top 3 favorite albums of all time. But, however, it is good to see 50 not just following trends of other rappers and just show who Curtis Jackson 50 Cent really is. So this I really enjoyed. I really, really did. The only thing I would have to say about it that's bad is that, and obviously I'd like more songs with quality over quantity, but I do wish he wasn't as repetitive in the lyrics. But other than that, you know, it is what it is. I really enjoyed it. It was fun to listen to, and I thought it was great, and it was great to hear 50 do something great again, because his last album was meh. It was what it was. I really have mixed feelings about it, but I really did enjoy this whole mixtape. On this one, I'm probably feeling about a strong 8 to a very light 8.5, and I give it that extra 8.5 just because there aren't any bad songs on it. And that's what I like. And yeah, it wasn't like Pusha T's album where there's a story behind it. This was just 7 dope songs, and it's a mixtape. It's not an album, so it's not as big of a deal, but I really did like to hear. It was really great to hear 50 go back to just making dope music and not worrying about the trends or the radio songs or this, that, and the other. So, yeah, I think 8.5 is about right. So that's my review, guys, on 50 Cent's new mixtape, The Kanan Tape. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know the deal. Hit the subscribe button. I know I fucked up in the first video. I don't know if it's there, or there. But who the fuck cares? Bars. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this once again. Leave your feedback, please. At the end of the video, you'll see where to follow me on everywhere. So, thank you guys for watching. Peace.
I'm a spaz at all these rap faggots with the whack raps in backpacks. This a classic rap. Don't get mad cause I'm passionate. You're a fashion sense, the whack of shit. You're a bag of bitch, an accident. You send me shade, I'd laugh at it. This track is it. You're banging your head when I